All right, here we go. I'm gonna show you cleaning up my HK VP9. Here it is, right here. All right, make sure it's not loaded. As you can see, ain't no bullets up in that jam. So what I do like about this right here, I do like the mag release is right here. You can see on both sides, mag release is there. I do like the safety trigger. You can see the little safety trigger. So boom, boom, safety trigger for this gun. As you can see, this lever right here holds the hammer back. This right here, it allows you to take this front hammer off at the barrel and everything off. So I'll show you that because I gotta get cleaning. It's dirty. I need to clean it. So like that, hold it back. See, that holds it up. Then you release this lever right here. Boom. And so then when you release that lever, you're able to take this off. So gently hold it, then bring it forward. Boom, it's off. Now you can see how dirty this thing is. You see up in there? See? Oop. See that? I need to clean that. That's dirty. Let's see. This is where, look. See that? Yeah. It's dirty. So boom. We'll worry about this. So now with the spring, all you do with the spring is you're supposed to now push it forward like that. Push it forward. Then that pops out. Boom. And then now there's your barrel right there. Boom. And inside, I don't know if you can see inside. Not too bad, right? Okay. So now what we're gonna use? We're gonna use that CLP right there. That cleaner and the cleaner and lubricant. So pop it up like that, and we're gonna now just put some drops up on here, right? Some drops on here. Inside. For the inside, that's enough. We're also gonna go on the spring as well. And obviously, they do have the CLP that is a sprayer. I don't have that. I just have this one in this form, which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You can get the sprayer as well. You know, I'm not rich, so you know I'm gonna work with what I got, and I think that's perfectly fine. So just get that lubricant in there, and so that it can now really sit in there and work and clean it, right? So boom, I'm gonna set this or set this down here, and then now in here do the same. So here you want to be careful, but you also want to get in there. Here I have a brush, so I will brush it. Brush that stuff in there. Oop, brush it. I need to tighten it. Here we go. Brush it in there because you want to get all this debris out of here, because you do not want this. So the debris can now jam it up. It can gum it up, and just, you know, you have more malfunctions, right? So you want to be able to now have a clean gun and a lubricated gun where now everything is not lubricated, not unlubricated or unclean, so that, you know, when you go shoot it, it works how you want it to work. Man, this brush don't want to stay attached to this as I'm trying to get down into this area, but it's all good. Boom. All right, I'll let that soak a little bit. Now onto here. Use my brush on this as well. So you want to also pay close attention to where now it slides, right? Where it slides back and forth, so that that doesn't get all malfunctioned either. And this is gonna clean out a lot of the. I'm gonna drop my brush. Let me grab that. There it is. I'm gonna drop my brush. So get this here, barrel. I think that's good. All right, so I don't have all the perfect cleaning tools, but I do have something. I do have this, a little cloth here. Also got microfiber as well. This I'm going to use to get into the barrel. So let's use that now. I'm going to put this on because it's not the perfect size for the barrel. There's like a barrel slide thing that you can use to clean, but I don't have that. So here, yeah, you want to do that and get it. You can see there's some dirt on there. Just go through it again real quick. There we go. Look at that. That's more dirt on there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get our microfiber towel and clean around it. Get all of that. There's the gunk off of it. Boom, off of the barrel. Boom. Nice and clean. Gonna get around the spring. Clean that off. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna be careful with this now. I'm gonna get this on there. Clean that off. And then you just really want to be careful with this and make sure you don't add anything into it, especially in the sliding parts. And get those sliding parts nice and clean. So as you seen in the beginning, I did have some stuff in there, some dust, some dirt, some hair from my dog. So we're gonna get that. That looks nice and clean. That looks a lot better. If you can see, looks a lot better. And then also here, I'm gonna get this. So I'm trying to use different parts of it. You see how this is getting dirty? Just different parts just to clean it up. And also it's taking, the lubricant off of it, but it's taking a lot of that dirt off of it as well. And so you want to do that so that this is nice and clean. So when you do use it, it works. So there's that. Boom. And I think that's good. Doing a good clean. I'm gonna go shooting in a few days, so I want it to be working real nice. So there's that. So now add some lubricant, some more. Just drops here and there. I'm not adding much. These are just little drops I'm adding different places, and then just lightly rub them on so that it's lubricant. It's not much, but it's enough to get what we're trying to get. That looks good. Same also in here. Get a couple drops here, a couple drops on this side. A few drops, and now just lightly rub it on. Make sure to get into those crevices. Also, a little bit on the barrel as well. I'm gonna put some on one of these if I can rip it off. Good. I'll rip it a little bit more and just give a couple little drops. Put it on here and push it through. Yeah. Make sure that's pushed through, and that is good. Spring, make sure the spring has a little bit of love. And so now, putting it back on, So now, barrel, it only goes in one way. So this little hook here is facing up when you have this upside down, right? So boom. And it sits right there. Then, as you can see, there's this, this part right there. That goes towards this, towards the head, and then squeeze it back. Boom, and then it snaps on. You heard that snap, right? Boom, now that's back on. Then, as you can see, our gun is still like this. So now, all you do, slide it back on, pop it on, slide it all the way back. Ooh, it's sliding good. Slide all the way back, press that up and hold it. Now, press that. Now, let it go. Ooh, there it is. Looking good. Check me out. Ooh, that felt good. Hear that? Felt good. Get my grip. Yeah, that felt good. So as you can see, we here. Bam. We're there. We're there. Let's go. Yes, sir. All clean. And that's how you clean your VP9. Gonna go shoot in a couple days. Have fun.